this I am Mayana, and it's my first time making a story time. And like I've been through a lot of stuff, and I'm only 12, about to turn 13, and I didn't even make it to middle school yet, and I'm already making this about my life. My first story is a time with me and my best friend. So only why I made this because this was the worst time. Well, it wasn't the worst time because like I've been through a lot, but this was the time like I'm like if I start crying, don't say that. But this was the like actually first like the worst time of my life because everyone was against me over some stupid stuff. Sorry, I smell my perfume. I was like, be my cousins. Okay, so we was in 5th grade when this stuff happened, and now I'm just in 6th. So I mean, I was cool with this girl. Her name, let's call her Christina. So we was cool. We was chilling. I used to go over to her house. She used to come over here and stuff. We used to play and all that. So one day, this girl that we should never became friends with her, but I was a nice person. I wasn't no mean person. I was cool. So like if you knew, I would try to talk to you, and if you're not the type that would talk to me, then hey, you just go hang with them. So I was nice, so I went over there and I talked to Johnny. Let's call this girl named Tay. So me and Tay, we became friends. Me and Tay and Christina became friends. We was all close friends. So, but me and Tay, we would just argue for no reason. Like I would just get home. I'd be happy to text her, like, oh, hey Tay, what you doing, Tay? How you been? Everything okay and stuff. And Tay would just be like, oh, I can't stand you, no one likes you, like just saying stuff. And like I would be like, is this girl on her period? Because the way she was acting. And like she was like, I can't stand you, you would be, no one likes you and all that stuff. So I'm like, that just made me go to the point where I was like, okay, but if it wasn't for me, you would have been talking to Jayla. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what your feelings is to me. Don't ever do that. So then she was like, no one likes you. Jayla don't even like you. I don't like you and all that stuff. So I wasn't trying to argue with her. So I was just like, AJ, I said, hey, Christina, can you please get your friend Tay? Because she blew me. So Tay already texted Christina and told her, can she get me? But I wasn't even doing nothing. I text you. I was happy to text you. We was friends. We was cool. But you wanted to come out the blue and just start doing all that other stuff. So like, then we squashed the beef after that. Then we start fighting again. Like we just fight. So we just became cool because there was no purpose of us not being friends for no reason. So because we both hang around with that one person. It was 3 of us. So it was 3 of us. So it was only the 3. Like it was us. Jayla, me, Jade, and Jayla. It was us 3. That was how it was to go. So one day what we was doing? I'm losing my man. So one day we was at music class and Jayla was like, it's my birthday, Mayana, can you hook me up with this boy named Christian who went out school? So I was like, sure, I'll hook you up with him, blah, 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 blah. So Johnny was in my ear, was like, you want to make a fake account? So I was like, yeah, sure. I was cool, so like I wasn't even tripping. So I was like, yeah, sure. So when I got home, I texted Johnny. I was like, Johnny, you ready to make the fake account? She said, yeah. So we made it. We texted Jayla. So like this when the stuff started really getting fishy because Johnny just started acting some type of way. Like she wasn't texting me back. She wasn't calling me. Like she was just acting weird. So I'm like, Johnny, are you okay? So like I'm texting like Johnny, Jayla just texted me back, so I don't know what to say. So like I'm just trying to make like my best friend feel fine. So I'm logging out. I got 2, so I made one of him and one of me. So like I'm logging back in now. So Jayla changed her kick name to Christian, and then Johnny, that's when I finally heard from her. So Tay told Christina that I made a fake account and I'm not a real friend. So Christina texted me and said, you're not a real friend, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, what did I do? She said, Tay just told me that you made a fake account, that you was Christian, and I liked him, Mayana. And she was just crying. So we both crying. I'm like, Jen, I'm sorry. So she's like, no, I can't stand you. You a B and all that other stuff. So we just argued. So I'm like, I'm sorry. I said, but Tay made it too. And Tay just like, I did not make no account with you. Stop lying on me. I don't even like you for real, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, I don't like you either. So then me and Christina, we became back friends. We just squashed it. She said I don't even care no more about it. We just not gonna talk about this more. So we became back friends. And then I wasn't friends with Tay no more because what Tay did was messed up. So Tay would go and talk to Christina, and I would go talk to Christina. Like we was like, me and Christina, we was real close. So like we would play together and all that other stuff. And Tay would be up there talk to the other girl named Imani, let's not call her Imani. Let's call her Stephanie. So she would go up there and talk to the girl Stephanie, and like me and Stephanie, like I'd barely even talk to Stephanie because like it was just something wrong with her. Like she would go hang with the other girl that I barely even like, but then when like she was just weird. Like she had a weird relationship. I have a real relationship, but I'm gonna make another story time about her. So let me finish telling you. So then it was one day, Jayla, she took me out of her Musically bio and everything. So I forgot what happened. I don't even know this part of the story, how we started arguing and stuff. So then me and Christina started arguing. I don't know how. So Tay wasn't texting me nothing. I blocked Tay because she was like just saying reckless stuff on her mouth, and I'm not trying to go and say nothing back reckless to her. So Tay was so me and Christina, we got into this argument, and like she was like, I can't stand you and all that other stuff. So we got to argument. So my sister, my fake sister, like you know how like when you young, like yeah, she was my fake sister, but we was cool. We knew each other for a long time. So she texted I forgot. She texted Christina, she was like, you need to stop talking to my sister. Nobody playing with you. So let's call my sister, her name was Tatiana. That was her real name. Her real name was Tatiana. But yeah, we're gonna call her something else. Let's call her Tayana. So Tayana was older than me. Like she was like, see, I'm in 6th grade and she in 8th. So now if I was in 5th grade, she was in 7th grade. Yeah. So she was in 7th grade and I was in 5th grade. So she texted Christina, because I was like, I don't have time for none of this. Like come on, like we 5th grade, about to go to 6th grade, then we're gonna be going to middle school and we're gonna be beefing over some boy. So like I'm over it. So she texted her, she was like, you need to stop talking to my sister because nobody playing with you and all that other stuff. So then Christina just started talking reckless. She was like, oh, both of y'all bees and all this other stuff. So then that's what got me to a point. So I was like, first of all, stop playing with me because I know where you live at. I can come out where you live. Stop playing with me. You know where I live at. I live around Bill Haven. You know, I know illness people. So like I was that cool person that knew everybody around the neighborhood, big and short. I knew everybody. So I still know, even though I moved from around there, I live just down the street, so I could walk down there. So I'm like, you know where I stay and all that other stuff. So we just going back and forth, talking, wrecking, and all that other stuff. So she like, if you come to my house, I'm gonna pull out a knife and all that other stuff. So I'm like, okay, pull out a knife. So then, when we go back to school, so like she just got all these people. So like I will post on Musically, and then like this is the girl Stephanie. She will comment under my Musically, nobody like you. So I said, so like I was just over all of them. Like I met a whole nother best friend. Her name was let's call her Debbie. Her name was Debbie. Me and her been friends for a long time, but I never made her my best friend because we always used to argue. But she was the only person that had my back when I was going through the struggle. So I had another best friend. I wasn't tripping. So they just started commenting my musical. You know, like I got crazy. So I was just like, y'all need to go for my music. I'm not playing with y'all. So like they got the whole other 6th graders because it was 5th. So the 6th graders was texting me too and all the other stuff. And the girl named Mayare, I was talking to her too because like she was blowing me. And like I was like, that's why you got crushed by me. You know, me to crush you and all that other stuff. And then she was like, blah 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 blah. Nobody likes you and all that other stuff. So I'm just over her and everybody else. So then that's when, after that stuff happened, I just stopped talking to everybody. I just cut them off. So then we go back to school, and me and Jayla, we was talking like, because it was summertime when we were arguing and stuff. So in 6th grade, we go back to school. Jayla just kept staring at me. So like Jayla would come to me and be like, can you please stop staring at us? And I'd be like, okay, it was my eyes. So like I was real, like the way I act Yes. So I was like, okay. I said, just my eyes. If I want to search you, I'm going to look at you. I'm not about to stop looking at somebody. I'm not scared. Be out here. I'm not one of these girls out here. So she's like, I just asked you, stop looking at me. I said, and I'm not scared. And if I look at you, I'm going to look at you. So what? What? So we just like, can you stop? Can you stop? So I was just like, no, I can't stop. I can't. I don't like you. I don't like you. Get on my face. So we going back and forth. Like, she was being funny because she was talking about me to this boy named Marcus. So she would talk about me to the boy named Marcus. And then that's when, after that, the girl named Zoe, this girl, let's call the girl Zoe. Let's call her Zayon. So this girl named, not Zayon, Zayana. So the girl named Zayana was sisters with Debbie. So she was cool with Jayla and them. So she was like, y'all should become back friends with, what's her name, with Mayana. So then, this why I'm cool with her, because if it wasn't for her, I would have still been beefing with these girls. So she was my fake sister too. So like, they became friends with me. So we became all cool. We would squash the beef, everything. But the girl, Stephanie, still got problem with me, and I'm beefing with somebody else, and she just sitting over there like commenting my music list. You know what she meant. So yeah, you know what you meant. Like, you know what you meant. Like, girl, I don't talk to you. Bye. So that was my story time. I made my best friend stop becoming friends. How we stopped being friends, and how we became back friends. She not my best friend. She's my bloodline. My best friend is this girl named Ebiona. Bye.